Well, I kind of cheated. Not really. I cut stuff without showing you me cutting stuff. For instance, the die cuts and those pieces of scrapbook paper. I measured them out to be the size of those fancy index cards that I picked up at a secondhand store. And just because sometimes some people think size matters, they measure 4 by 6. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here, and today we're making a folder that could be a journal. You could slip it into a journal, and it could be a journal, okay? Also, this is for my December hashtag APG card lottery. Okay, so we have those pre-cut things, papers, and we have a strip of fabric that I must say serendipitously matched the papers, all the papers that I used. It was like, whoa, because you all know I've been collecting stuff for a while. I'm a collector, art supply collector. Clarence is my boyfriend. So we're being fancy, as you can see, because we're inking around everything, all the pages, and we're going to ink around the index card, and it may or may not matter. And this is really kind of a shortest video. It is, I don't think it may be 11 minutes at the absolute most, because I'm basically just showing you one, even though I made 6. Anyway. So we have the fabric, and how wide is that fabric? Maybe 2 inches, maybe, I don't know. Didn't really measure it. I just thought, yeah, that looks good. And I'm trying to work out my plan, because what I thought I was going to do is not what I did. Okay, I thought I was just going to make a little pocket card, but, you know, things went crazy, and first one thing and another, and then, you know, we have ta-dam. So we're using FabriFix because it's good for fabric and lace and, you know, stuff. It works great with paper too. Dries quickly. I think it's some kind of an acetone based glue, but don't take me at, you know, check it out. So we're gluing that heavy index card, and I say it's heavy because it's thicker than a manila folder, okay? And we've also got our piece of scrapbook paper. And we're going to stick it down on that side. So as you can see, now we have a spine gap of sorts that if someone wanted to could sew a signature into. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm just levering it as a folder, okay? So this is where I'm thinking about now, how am I going to attach this other stuff on there, because do I really want to use a big old bunch of gloppy glue? And I thought, no. We're going to go the easy way and use the advanced tape glider. It is a double-sided permanent tape. And sometimes when you buy your refills, this is not a complaint, this is a statement, okay? Because I'm not even going to say who I get my refills from, but when you buy them from the online place, sometimes they're on the rolls backwards. This particular one will work for about 5 or 6 rolls with the tool, and then it messes up, okay? Which we'll get to that part, don't worry, you will see that part. So now we're on the outside, and I have one circle-y pattern paper for the front and one circle-y pattern paper for the back, because I didn't have enough of either one to do front and back. So, you know, we baked our way around it. Okay, but look how perfectly it matches. That fabric matches with the paper on the back and the paper on the front, and then it looks really good with the dragonfly orangey paper, which is the one I know the name of the paper pad, so that's the one listed in the list of ingredients in the description box below the video. Click on the phrase "show more" to see more information. Okay, so now we're putting more tape on there, and later on, I don't know, I may have used more of the FabriFix on some of them on the fabric side than on others, and how that's just how it goes sometimes. You're like, wait, what did I do? I don't know. We'll just do it this one this way. It's like, okay, let's do that. And the lines on the fabric are not straight, so they will give the illusion of being crooked. Okay? Your whole thing being crooked. Okay? Now, I've had this die for some time. I picked it up on clearance, you know, at the Hobbit Lobbit. And I thought, well, that's cute. I can use that. Surely I can, Clarence. So we're sticking it on there, and I've already decided how I'm going to use it more butter next time. Just saying. Now, I watched a couple videos, and Tim Holtz himself inked his dies before he cut his card. Okay? Just saying. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So, and I saw other people where they like made a little fold and did fancy things with the pockets on the back, and I thought, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to glue this sucker down there. But I have decided how I can do it differently next time. Okay? I don't know when next time's going to be. But I made a note and I stuck it in my die envelope. So now we've got our stitched slotted pocket on the front. We have a fabric spine, and we have covered up our tab with a scrap piece of the fabric, okay? And it looks so cute, just like that. It's like, yes. And I had these guest checks laying out on my desk. I'm not sure why I had them laying out on my desk, because I thought to coffee dime, but I don't know if I'll ever get around. I don't know if I get around to that, y'all. Anyways, we're going to use one of them, and I got this sticker in a set of stickers that I had received from my secret internet admirer. Thank you, secret internet admirer. So we're going to stick that down on the guest check, and it just so happens I had 6 of them, so the count was perfect. Okay? Just, they're not all the same. It's 3 different ones. Okay, 2 of each one. Anyway. So we're sticking them on there, and I thought, well, that's totes adorbs. I like that. And I think if I like it, somebody else will like it too. Because you can pretty much bet if you like something, somebody else is going to like it too. And the thing is, there's so many varied things going on that somebody's going to like it. Now, I happen to have a couple of sheets of printed out images from the graphics fairy. There's a link in the description box below. I'm not selling anything anyway, blah, blah, blah. And I happened to cut them out, and I thought, well, those are going to slide in perfectly in those little slots. So that's what we did. And we had a little bit of stuff that we were able to share out of the secret internet admirer stuff. So we're doing that too. With this leftover fabric strips, it's like, paper clips, put some flags on some paper clips. Okay. So that's what we're doing here. We're just taking that and looping it through there. Little loopy paper clip. Totes adorbs. That is some kind of a coppery, unusual color that I found sometime somewhere. King Dollar, Dollar Tree, 99-cent store. I don't know, y'all. Do not know. And I thought, well, that's cute. That's totes adorbs. We're doing that. So we're just going to squeeze them all closed like that. Then I'm going to open up one of them and show it to you. And then I added something else, a couple other things inside. And I thought, well, I need to show that to you too. So we're going to have a couple few ta-da moments. Ta-da. Nope, here's more. So I had some leftover strips, and I cut that into equal pieces, more or less, and cut the little label that goes on the front. And this is it. And as you can see, it's totes adorable. Each one's got a different graphic fairies image in there. Excuse me. And a label and a little piece of paper from the internet admirer package. And even since then, I added something else in there, but I don't remember what. It's okay. So each one is different, but they're the same. Do you know what I mean? So, yep. Yep. And I probably keep showing you the same ones over and over because I don't know. I just grab whichever one I grab, and that's the one I show. And there it is. It's like, see, you can sew. You can make your own signature out of whatever paper you want to make and sew it in there. Okay, pamphlet, stitch it in there if you wanted to. Whoever gets them. So there we go. More ta-da, ta-da, photo montage. It's that time of year, y'all. That time of year where we want more time than we have, and we want to rest more time than we have. Okay? Be kind. Be gentle with yourselves. Love one another. Okay? I appreciate each and every one of you, your kind comments, your likes, and your subscriptions. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all!